Hi guys, I'm live. How you guys doing? So, people complained about my look around town, and it got to the point where I have to button up now. Um, I, uh, and I'm complying with that. What am I going to do? Um, so I'll be buttoning 2 buttons outside when I walk, and all that. Something tells me it's a few haters that called in just to yank, Good job, haters. I can, whatever. But I'm complying with what I need to do. So I have to button 2 buttons on my shirt. I could do 1, but then it's going to break off really easily. And someone's going to complain even then, probably. LOL. Whatever. I don't care. It's just a mode of dress. That doesn't define me. I don't care. I could dress in a suit of armor. I'm still shirtless guy. I'm still me. You're not changing me, my heart and my core. In fact, if anything, when I do my videos, I'll probably never button up again on a video at home. When I do my videos at home, as a response to this mandate, I won't be so dressed that I won't be suiting up much on my videos at home because it balances the situation, and the haters weren't cool. You haters weren't cool to do this, so I have to. But also I have to. I'm complying, and I'm doing it. You guys win that one, and I will do that. But when I'm home, I'm still shirtless guy, and I think it's my guess it's the Mormon people that hate me, that are just called in just to, no matter what I do, probably. But now I'm buttoning up 2 buttons. They don't have anything to say. So whatever. That explains why I'm dressed how I am. I really don't care. As long as I don't get a weird suntan on my chest. I'll have to make sure I wear sunscreen on my chest so I don't get a weird V tan. Other than that, I don't care. It's just the way I dress. And not only that, it's all relative. You get that? You guys see that? The very fact that I have to wear pants is already a bummer. But I do, because that's what I have to do, because you guys say I do. The people that run the world. Well, now you guys say I have to button 2 buttons. Well, so what? I don't care. It already sucks that I have to wear what I have to wear. And I wasn't complaining about that, so I'm not going to complain about this either. I'm just going to go on being shirtless guy. Those of you that don't like the way I'm dressed, I understand that and I get it. And but I had no choice, so I had to do it. It's not, and so hopefully you still like me anyway. And if you don't, well, I understand, but it wasn't my choice. And it just shows the narrow-mindedness of people, People are, and it's not going to stop me from taking my walks. And it's going to be dressed less in my videos than I have been. I've been, because I feel like doing that as a response to what has just been done to me. So whatever, I'm good. It wasn't my choice. It wasn't my fault. So the hate doesn't land on me. I did, and I'm doing the best I can. And so the haters won one. So fucking what? I'll button 2 for you. What else do you want me to do? Walk on my hands? With my head upside down? Will that be a law in a few years? And then I'll have to do it because it's the law, right? Whatever. I'm still happy. I'm still healthy, and I'm still taking my walks. And I'm still of the same mindset and personality and ilk that I am already. Buttoning 2 buttons up doesn't change anything like that. And and I'm also doing it to respect. I have respect for officers, and I'm doing it to respect them as well. It's not even I respect that, so I'm doing it for them too. And you know, uh, you know, I get it. It's not even there. The, I don't know. I said I would do it, and I will, and that's what I said I'd do. And at the end of the day, I don't care. I still did what I could to be Shirtless Guy. I was doing what I could when I had my shirt open too. I had to do things in. I still had to wear. It's a sliding scale. In other words, someday they're going to say we all have to cover our heads. I don't know, whatever. But I did what I could, and I still am in this, given the situation. I'm cooperating by wearing 2 buttons up, and I'll do that. I said I would, and I will. That's my new look when I'm outside, and I get it. But it doesn't change me. It makes me have a reaction from how I'm going to do my home stuff, and it I don't know. It shows the superficiality of my haters. I think people are just whatever. What are you going to say next? Well, I'm buttoning up 2 buttons. Okay, fair enough. I'm not defined by what. I'm not defined by choices that are made for me that I have no control over. Those aren't really choices. Those aren't choices I make. That's the situation I'm in. And I need to do it, and I have to do what I have to do. That's not a choice. That's not my will. That's not my decision. That's not my action. That's just me doing what I have to do and buttoning 2 buttons up because narrow-minded people or whatever. So, anyway, love you guys. Peace, love, and rock.